Start recording. There we go. I'm recording now. This is my second time trying to record this video because Windows Mixed Reality still decides to be the most useless piece of shit software on the face of the planet and crash me out of the game while I'm recording. Anyways, hello everybody. I'm Falcon. By the way, this avatar is by Beanie Baby. Just had to shout that out real quick. It's a really good avatar. You read the title. You know what you're clicking into with this video. I just wanted to, talk about it and share some personal experiences, not with Nvidia and EVGA. I had never worked for them. And, just like report on it. If you want to go into more in-depth details and find out more about that and a very much deeper dive, I do please advise you, go check out the amazing piece of content that GamersNexus has created. JayzTwoCents created a talking head on it like I'm going to do. Linus Tech Tips did that in their WAN show. Go look at those sources. I'm just going to be talking about, this, because this is pretty big, and this also hits a personal spot for me. First of all, EVGA left Nvidia. They left the graphics card space entirely, citing, disrespect by Nvidia and just not being allowed to do what they want, being undercut with their losing money on every sale of a high-end graphics card that they make, and they just got tired of it. This is monumental because of how big EVGA is and how long they were working with Nvidia. Over, I'd like to say, 20 years now, EVGA has been with Nvidia since pretty much the start, and almost exclusively with Nvidia. And for them to dip out, that says a lot, right? And that is huge. For context on why it hits me kind of personally is because I use a lot of EVGA products. I have an EVGA 750 GQ power supply, which I love dearly, and it has been nothing but wonderful. I still do have the 1660 Ti, which is an EVGA graphics card. And I used to use that for years, daily. It never shit out on me. And now I'm using an EVGA 3070 XC3 Ultra, which I'm using to record this video right now. So I've used pretty much only EVGA products for my graphics because they're the only ones that I could realistically go to every time and get a reliable experience and know that this is going to be good. And I'm fairly certain a lot of you have that sentiment as well. Like, EVGA didn't slack around. They were really good at what they did, and they were really big in the tech space. So, to get on to why EVGA left Nvidia, touched a little bit about this in the earlier part of the video, From other sources, I'm just rambling on about what they've reported. EVGA has been experiencing nothing but bad times with Nvidia, and simply just how they run because of how strong-armed Nvidia likes to run their company with their partners. Competing against their own partners, Nvidia makes it to where companies are not allowed to have firmware or software support until the card launches. They can't test the cards in that instance, right? Because they're not allowed to. Nvidia locks it down. It goes to the point where Nvidia even controls what color of green is printed on the boxes. And it is absurd how much control and just force Nvidia puts over every partner, every board partner, on top of doing what they want to do. So this is really big. EVGA, especially them leaving If it was like MSI or Asus or whatnot, it wouldn't be nearly as big because those companies already do their own things. MSI has laptops, they have motherboards, they have, you name it, they probably have it. Fucking Asus, again, same thing. EVGA has been almost exclusively Nvidia. Like, there was a good point in my life, especially, where I thought EVGA was a subsidiary of Nvidia. They were that just close as business partners. I don't think, no, this is going to sound like a hot take. I don't think that this is going to be a bad thing in the long run. I feel like it has a chance to be good. Now, hear me out. A company like EVGA, Nvidia's probably biggest partner at this point, let's be real, says, we're not doing business with you anymore. We refuse to do business with you, and we're never entering the graphics card space again because of how you are treating us. Jensen Huang, if he's smart, which he clearly is, if he's not a strong-armed asshole about this, he's nervous. Because not just in EVGA leaving Nvidia, they can find that's fine. They can support that. But it sends a message to other companies. Hey, EVGA just did it. We don't have to stick around. We can leave. And that kind of mentality builds up to where maybe even another company decides to say, we're not dealing with this shit. Sorry, we're leaving you. Oh, that's another card. That's another big board partner that's gone. And then everybody else is left to pick up the pieces. They dip out. This is a perfect world right now. Or not right now. This scenario is a perfect world. And I'm not saying it will happen. But there's a chance where that can happen. And when I say that it has a chance of being good, I mean that Nvidia, if that happens, is going to be forced to relax themselves, to not be so controlling over their partners, and actually be pro-consumer more than just hating everybody who opposes them. That also means that Nvidia as a company will get better. They'll be less archaic. If everybody leaves out on them because they are a control freak and they want to be anti-consumer and manipulative, even more manipulative than Apple, sure. I mean, they'll have the vertical integration that they want. They'll be able to do everything by themselves. But there's a reason that there's 4 or 5 different companies all selling things to people. It makes money. When you have 3 different companies refusing to make things for you, you lose a lot of money. So that's where this whole thing could potentially have a good outcome. And I don't want Nvidia to crash and burn, right? Nvidia products are incredible. Their AI and their software is unmatched. If Nvidia crashes and burns, which I don't think they will, they're too big. But if they do, that's not going to be good. Like, that is going to destroy a lot of, unless somebody comes in who, you know, that could actually happen. Somebody else comes in and takes their place. But until then, it would be very difficult to recuperate from the loss. So I don't want them to burn. But I do want them to feel a fire under their ass. Because right now there is a big fire under their ass. They just lost their biggest board partner, in my opinion at least, because of their very intense way of going about business. And this could send ripples through everything else. It already has sent ripples. Like, this is probably one of the biggest pieces of tech history in the past 20, 30 years. I'm not even exaggerating about this. So, anyways, if you liked me rambling on about something that I am personally very passionate about, just go ahead, like the video, and, thank you for watching, first of all. I don't get a lot of views anymore, because YouTube decided to fuck me over. But, anyways, as always, keep living it. I love you all, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.